All right, Shalom. We'll start off by giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who grew well. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom unto you. Quick video, Lord willing, it's quick. Last night I took my niece and my daughter to go see the new Halloween movie, which I grew up as a fan of the movie and the franchise. Great movie, horror film, blah blah blah. But as a man of the Lord, we no matter what it is that we're into, we see the spiritual side of things. Okay, and something that a couple of key things that jumped out. One was even in the credits and just what's going on. There's a major push for women heroes in the world. Like there's a push for that right now. They're showing women in the real heroine role. Okay, whether it's no different than this movie, the three main characters are women besides the killer themselves. The heroes in the movies. This movie is the characters. Jamie Lee Curtis, as you see here, as well as that other movie that's coming out with Viola. I forgot her last name, but Wilson. I don't know her name, but the black lady that was in Fences and all of that with Denzel. She in other movies or whatever, but there's that movie Widows that's out with Michelle Rodriguez and all of them. But they're heroes in the movie, and they're playing the role. There was Ocean's 8 with women. All these movies are movies that Wonder Woman, so on and so forth. These movies are coming out, putting women on a certain hero pedestal. And it's funny how it's always against men. You people don't even see the subliminal side of it. There's something that I know, and the scripture said, Jeremiah 31:22, that women shall. Let me grab it, Salaki. Hold on 1 second. I recalled it. It says that I've created a new thing. How long will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For I have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man, and women gonna be in a higher position on the planet over men. Okay, that's something that I notice is a trend that's kind of going on nowadays. All right, and this, like I said, this movie is no different. But the thing that I really want to address in this video is how they made Jamie Lee Curtis into a prepper. That is something that's a real reality in this world. There are preppers out there, and she was no different. As you can see in this image I grabbed here, she's cleaning the guns, and she got the knife on her hip, and there's no man around, and all this and that, right? Well, also, when you watch the movie, she has a basement, and in the basement she has a bunch of guns in the basement, and she has a bunch of food on the shelves in the basement as well. Okay, all of that's in there. So she was a prepper, and it got me thinking, man, they got preppers in this movie. Then it really got me thinking. Okay, the men of the Lord is gonna hunt you, preppers, man. That food is for the men of the Lord. Okay, hold on, let me get the scripture to prove it. Okay, this is Isaiah 65. I'm gonna start with verse 12. It says, "Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." Talking about the 2/3 of Israel. Okay? Those are talking about Israelites, but the ones that won't make it. Okay? And it says, verse 13, which is the point. "Therefore saith the Lord, Yahweh, power." It says, "Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." That's talking about the 2/3 versus the 1/3. Okay, and what food are we going to eat? Because there's not going to be any food in the grocery stores. It's going to be the food that the preppers have stored up. Okay, it's the food that the preppers have stored up. All right. Matter of fact, there's another scripture. Okay, the book of Luke. I'm going to start with verse 19. It says, "And I will say to my soul, soul, Thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. That's the mind of you Edomites, man. You go into this parable, the parable of the rich man, it goes right into to you Edomites, man. The pride of you Edomites. Okay? You're the ones stockpiling all of this stuff. Okay, you're stockpiling it and you think that you're just gonna enjoy it later. It says, but the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided for the men of the Lord to eat? Okay? Because we got to hunt you down. When I watched this movie, they were stalking these Jamie Lee Curtis, who, like I said, was kind of in the role of the Edomite prepper. All right? It says, Who is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich toward the Most High? You know, that's us that's laid up treasure. I mean, we're rich toward the Most High God. All right? Yep, verse 22. And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. You know, because we're gonna be provided those things. He knows we have need of those things. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So you're gonna try to hide and do all of this other stuff, and it ain't gonna mean nothing, man. You're gonna get hunted. You're gonna be hunted. Look, you're gonna have guns and everything. You're gonna want to shoot and blast and all of that, and it ain't gonna matter. All right, it's not going to matter. All right, because the Most High is gonna be with us, and you can be mad at this video or not, but the Most High God is who sanctioned that we do all these things. Okay, it's His will. He gonna put His spirit on us, and we're gonna do this thing. All right, let me get a couple more scripts. Real quick, if you look at this scene right here, you can see in the background she has shelves full of things prepped up. Okay, shelves full of things prepped up. All right, all right, plenty of things set up to be prepped up. Just like you see, right here, we're gonna break into your houses and get you, man. The Lord is gonna have that done. He's gonna have people break into your house and get you. All right. All right. So let me get another script. Okay. It says Obadiah 1, and I'm gonna start at 3. It said, The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. You know, Mount Seir was in high habitation. You got these modern day skyscrapers, was like a high habitation. Okay. It says you were from Petra. You built up Petra, which is one of the 8 wonders of the world, or 7 wonders of the world. I forgot how it goes. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, and saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. Let me see. Let me see. Another one in here. Yeah, verse 10, real quick. This is important. It says, verse 9. It says, And thy mighty men, O Teman. Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed. All their smart Stephen Hawkins type educators and smart witches and all of those Illuminati. You think you're real smart, man. You think you got it all figured out, but the Most High is going to dismay you. Okay, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And when you watch this movie, man, he was out there slaughtering folks, man. Michael Myers in this movie was slaughtering people, okay? It said, For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right? Let's see if there's another one I wanted. Verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance to his Israelites, okay? his the monument of his people. Okay, because Zion means monument. Um, the elect, it says, and there shall be holiness among them, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So we're gonna eat your food. We're gonna possess your possessions, man. Okay, not just food, but particularly for this video, all the food you prepping up, all your stockpiles, we're gonna possess those things. Uh-huh. Yep. Verse 18: and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. And that's not talking about the Mormons. That's talking about both kingdoms, the northern and southern kingdom. A house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Okay? For the Lord hath spoken it. Let me get another couple of scripts. All right, I'm going to start with verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Okay? And lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. What man? Any man generally, but an Israelite man is going to be more precious than a wedge of gold from Ophir. Okay? The most rich gold in the world. We're going to be very valuable. Why? Because we're going to have the Spirit of the Lord on us. We're going to have the extraterrestrial power. We're going to have all those things that make us better and wiser and able to withstand and be protected than everybody else on the planet. Okay, are we going to have to go through things? Of course. But we're going to make it through them. We're going to be delivered through them. All right? It says, therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and wrath of the Lord shall be, Lord of hosts, and in that day, and in the day of his fierce anger. Verse 14, and it shall be as the chase roe. You're going to be hunted, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. You're going to be wide open, no protection. Police force ain't going to protect you. None of that, man. You're just going to be chased down and hunted, okay? It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee into his own nation. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. You're going to be slaughtered and killed, man. Everyone that the Lord finds is going to be slaughtered. All right? And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. What is that talking about? That's talking about you're going to be hunted. Them troops that come over here, they're going to hunt you down. The Lord is going to put the Spirit on the men of the Lord to come and hunt you down as well. Okay, let me get another script. Jeremiah 16:16, it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right now, we're in the fishing process. We're just out here fishing. This is what the bait is the word, and we're going out there, casting it out, on the internet, on the street corners, casting this wisdom out there, and that's the hook that's going to pull the elect in. Okay? We're fishermen for the elect of Israel, not of the whole nation, just so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that are of the elect. And the confusion of face Israelites that are chosen to be of the elect, okay? It says, and after will I send for many hunters. It's going to be many people, we're going to become hunters, man. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks, from in your basements to up in the mountains, everywhere. In these office buildings, we're going to get you, man. The Lord is going to have them troops and whoever else coming there to get you. All right? Okay? Okay, so you see this, right? Standing over the hole in the rocks, right? The hole in the ground, right? Gonna hunt you up out of there, man. All right. This is the part of the movie. When I saw this, I was like, oh, we gotta hunt these preppers. Like I showed you, all the food was down there with the guns and everything, with the women hiding down in there. Okay. Okay. Amos 9. I'm gonna start up with verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. That's talking about going underground, and they got these underground bunkers and all of this. We're gonna go and get all that food, man, and store it up for us. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Okay? So the Lord has got a lot planned. And I'm not talking about now. You carnal ass Jakes going out there trying to kill Edomites and shoot up synagogues and schools and do all this Peter Moses whatever he man, you guys is dumb, man. That's not in the spirit of the Lord. Okay? How you gonna know when the Lord wants that to happen? Because the Lord gonna put the spirit on you. Okay, the Lord is gonna put the spirit on you. All right. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna read this one because it's just a good one. Amos 9:3. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. What serpent is that? It's Leviathan, man. The brother's son had a dream about Leviathan being there. When you watch these Godzilla movies, that's what that's talking about. All right, Megalodon and all, and the Meg and all of that. That's what that's talking about. Okay, he gonna have that dinosaur come and get you, people, man. He gonna command everything that he has in his arsenal. The Lord, Esau gonna pull out all that you got in your arsenal, and the Lord gonna pull out all he got in his arsenal. All right, and it's gonna be a big slaughter by one group versus the other. You tell me which one you think it is. We know, Esau, you got the pride to think that you're gonna have a chance to fight in this. The Air Forces is gonna be out. The Lord's angelic Air Force is gonna be out there against the world's Air Force. Okay. All right. The Lord's gonna win. Matter of fact, let me get that. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 6. I'm starting verse 15. It says, "And the kings of the earth," who's the kings of the earth? That's not talking about the Israelites yet. Okay, that's the other nations that are ruling the earth right now. Okay, they're the kings of the earth. You different Russian kings, you Illuminati kings, you Khazars are the kings of the earth. Okay, and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Yeah, you're gonna hide. Lord gonna come get you up out of there. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Okay? Who's him that sitteth on the throne? From the Most High God and the wrath of the Lamb. What's that? The wrath of Yahweh Shai. When he comes to hunt you people, man. All right? Let's grab a couple. Let's see if we got a couple more. At least one or so more. Let's see. Yeah. 2 Ezra 15, I'm going to start at verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. With killing instruments, man. Different nations of people are going to kill. And it's talking about biblical nations, okay? I don't care if you think you're American and you think you're Australian and you think you're Russian. One nation, one biblical nation of people. All you so-called white people that come out of the fatherland of Esau, you're all Edomites, man. So people gonna start banding together, biblical nation, and fighting against one another. Okay? Said there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Now, is that talking about every Joe Blow also? Yes. But more so, the strictness of the point of this video being that you're going to try to fight against the Lord and you're going to lose, man, against the Israelites, and you're going to lose. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You're going to be hiding in your basements and in your fallout shelters and in your not quiet room, your quiet rooms, or I forgot that other hidden room that you guys got that they talk about, where you hide and you lock yourself in. You got stuff in there, from whatever else is going on. Yeah, man, the Lord's gonna hunt you out of them spots as well. Underground bunkers, all of that, man. Basements, whatever, man. He's gonna get you. It says, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Spoil their goods. That's going to get all their prep food and whatnot. Okay, food, water, weapons, whatever else. Right? It says because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, so they can eat as well as the trouble that's going on. Let me jump down to verse number 21. I'll start this. It says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord power. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. Who's his right hand? His elect. Shall not spare the sinners. My sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood. Who's that shed innocent blood? The wicked, man. The wicked. You Edomites. As a nation, that's what you're known to do. Okay? So when I watched that movie, let me get to a picture. So when I was watching that movie, man, I saw I saw this scene right here. I was like, oh, that's it. And then you saw when they showed other scenes, she had all that food prepped in the back. She had guns and everything stocked up back there. Okay? So just know, man, the men of the Lord are not gonna play no games with you, man. In that day, like I forgot I think the brother in London said it. He was like, "You're not gonna want to see me in that day. You can do all that now, but wait till you stand before the men of the Lord in that day. Wait till you see me in that day, man. Then we're gonna see what's really up. Okay? Let's see if we got any more images real quick. Like I said, man, I enjoyed the movie. See how she shook right here? Yeah, man. Stalking her, breaking through the house. Scripture just read all that to you. Okay? All right? Yeah, it shook, man. All types of destruction gonna come to you people, man. You deserve it, man. It said, matter of fact, I'll get one more scripture and I'll close out. Go to this. Let's go to I'll just grab it since we're here. Ezekiel 35, man. I'll start at 1, then I'll jump down. It said, Ezekiel 35:1, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Who the inhabitants of Mount Seir? The Edomites. Now I'm going to jump, matter of fact, I'll just keep reading. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, you Edomites, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. When we stopped, you kept killing, and even more so coming up. When the Israelites or Jake starts learning who they are, start trying to keep some of the statute laws and commandments, without faith or whatever, even them, you're gonna try to persecute them. The men of the Lord that aren't doing it in faith, that are called and possibly chosen, you're gonna try to kill them too. You're supposed to let up on us right now, but you're not. You're gonna go harder and harder. And that's what the Lord gonna do. What He gonna do? Verse 6. It says, "Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Death will pursue you. Your blood will pursue you." Because you go into Numbers, it tells you, man, the only way you can cleanse a place is by of blood that was shed there, is by that shed the blood there, the blood of those that shed blood there. Okay, it says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, so you're gonna get hunted, man. You're gonna get hunted. Blood is gonna pursue you. Like I said, man, you can prep all you want. You can stockpile, do all you want. You can do your target practice. Yeah, man, go on and get off them undesirable, filthy Israelites, them Jakes, man, and them Negro, Latino, Native Americans that the Lord don't want on this side around. Okay, that still need another level of punishment. Go ahead and do all of that. Do all that for the Lord, man. But when it's your turn, you're gonna get yours, man. The Lord is gonna be harsh and fierce wrath and indignation for you. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna close out giving all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Arakakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Hey, Akim, just hold tight, man. Keep your faith, build your faith up, pray for a double portion of the Spirit. You know, pray that you make it, pray that you're chosen, that we may be of the elect, so we can go see the fall of our enemies, man. Get the blessing of seeing the fall of our enemies, man. And rejoice in it, okay? Revelation says, they that went into captivity shall go into brought into captivity shall go into captivity. They that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. That's in Revelation the 13th chapter, man. We got to believe that. We got to pray that we get to see that. Okay, somebody's going to get to see that. Okay, pray that it be us. All right? So with that, I'm going to close out. Shalom.